I'm Tig. This is week 30 of me documenting my progress as a musician and guitarist. This week, I went down a bit of a rabbit hole, of which I'm going to show you quite a lot of, because the point of these videos is really just to document what I honestly get up to. I don't try to go out of my way to create content to fit this video. I actually do the opposite because it's more sustainable, which does mean that a lot of these videos is me just showing picking practice, or sometimes stuff that even to me documenting feels a bit mundane, but again, that's the point, and to try and make it interesting. This week I rediscovered the wah-wah pedal, and I say rediscovered because when I was first started playing guitar, I listened to solos and guitarists that use it a bit. A lot of rock from like the 70s and 80s, for example, Thin Lizzy, Guns N' Roses. Slash had a couple of famous solos with a wah-wah pedal, etc. But it's never really been something I've used too much. I can't even remember the last time I actually put my foot on a wah-wah pedal, like a physical one. Everything I'm about to show you is all using the built-in wah-wah feature on my Donner Hush X Pro travel guitar. So big up to Donner, I have to say, because it is actually really good and it really does the job. In terms of why I've randomly picked it up this week or started using it, I can't quite put my finger on what exactly triggered it. I think I used it a couple of weeks back. I think maybe I've been listening to some music that uses it. Now that I'm talking out loud, I've been listening to an album called The Bliss by South Summit, and they use it a bit. It's a really good Australian psychedelic reggae rock kind of album. And yeah, talking out loud, I think that is what has inspired it. And I've just been playing with it loads. And the moment I realized I have to document this and probably end up making this the main subject of the video was the first day, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I just played with it. Again, it was in my head. I enjoyed doing it. Nothing to see. The second day, I picked up the guitar really just wanting to use it, and that being my first port of call. So I thought, yeah, I should probably turn the camera on and make something of this for the video. So I recorded some chords, started improvising solos over it as usual, and had a lot of fun. So that clip there was just the very first thing that I recorded. I recorded many more clips in that session and decided to just use the first one. But I have to just give a special mention to this next one as well, because I realized I started kind of practicing my picking routine, but worked into the solo. It comes in the middle of this clip I'm about to show you. It's a shorter clip, and yeah, had to include this just to give a little nod to the picking routine that is in some way, shape or form in these videos usually. So that was that day. Then the following day, I came back again, had the wah-wah sound in my head. I wanted to use it right away, but had an idea. And I wanted to turn one of my songs that I recently released called Better Man, which is mainly acoustic. Well, it's all acoustic. It's literally just an acoustic guitar and vocals. You can hear it playing in the background now. It has these interludes after each chorus of a solo, an acoustic guitar solo, basically. And it's very soft because it's just the acoustic guitar. There's no backing. And I thought in another world, those would be electric wah-wah solos instead. So what I thought I would do, give me a chance to get creative, was sample my own song essentially, do some stuff to the chords, and then of course do a wah-wah solo over it. So when I say do some stuff to the chords, here's what I mean. Firstly, I started by adding these harmonics you can see me doing here. And then I played these chords. So adding a couple of layers of electric guitar over the previously solo acoustic. And then finally I added some drums, which is the thing that made the biggest difference in giving this piece a new taste, a new flavour, to complement what I'm about to do, which is of course add a guitar solo with a wah-wah pedal. So here we are. hear the audio cut out, but I was just getting in the zone, so we went straight back into it. But for some contrast, I thought I'd cut the drums for a moment and then bring them back. That was a good one in particular because it felt creative, editing, doing a different version of my own song, playing around with it, pushing the sonic boundaries, adding some drums, that kind of thing. Songwriting is maybe a bit of a push, but it was an activity in that direction rather than just guitar solos. That's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed coming down the rabbit hole with me. If you're curious and want to follow along how these interests change week to week and how I explore them, along with keeping up the basics of my guitar practice and other musical activities, along the long path to really mastering music and guitar in all aspects, then hit subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.